Hey, what's up, guys? Just so you know, respect trans kids, affirm trans rights, stand with Ukraine, Black Lives Matter. We stand with these causes. Spread in your community love, peace, and happiness. Black Lives Matter. Stand with Ukraine. Trans visibility is valid. What's up, guys? So consider joining our locals. If you like the fact that we catch predators nationwide, it's not possible without you joining our locals. On locals, you get to see over 20 catches early, completely uncensored. You get to see live predator confrontations as they happen, and you get to support the movement that has an arrest in 43 different states and convictions in 24. We do travel the most and catch the sickest. It's only $7 a month. You get more early content than Rumble. We do big content dumps every single month on locals, and can't do this without you guys. Consider joining locals. This channel is a group of investigative journalists who make educational documentaries showcasing and educating society, especially parents and legal guardians, about potential scenarios that result from young people and adults conversating online if left unchecked. We conduct thorough interviews with consenting adults in an attempt to understand their perspective on why they partake in these conversations online with people that are not of age. The goal of the interviews in these videos and the videos themselves is to gain an understanding of the perspective of the individual being interviewed, so parents and the rest of society can be educated and aware of potential thought processes and desires of adults online to unsupervised persons not of age. These videos are not to cyberbully, harass, degrade, accuse, or threaten any individuals partaking in the interview process or in the video itself. We do not condone any of these actions. These videos are strictly educational, and we grant full permission for academia, which is any classroom setting or in scholarly papers, to show or cite our videos. To ensure that these videos are strictly used for educational purposes, we strictly adhere to YouTube's community guidelines, such as not revealing someone's personally identifiable information, in other words, PII. YouTube defines personally identifiable information as their home address, email addresses, signing credentials, phone numbers, passport number, medical records, or bank account information. We thoroughly look at and edit our videos to ensure that none of this information about any individual is shown in our videos. To ensure extra privacy for each person that is a subject of an interview in any of our videos, as of September 1st, 2022, to thoroughly comply with YouTube's harassment and bullying policy, there will be no mention or information about the last name or first name of any person interviewed in our videos. Due to potentially illegal activities discussed in our videos, law enforcement in the respective jurisdiction we conduct these interviews in is notified of each interview and video filmed by us. We are not accusing any individual interviewed of being guilty or committing a crime. That is the job of law enforcement. We are not vigilantes, and we do not condone vigilantism or vigilante behavior, such as taking the law into your own hand or not notifying law enforcement when a suspected crime takes place. We are investigative journalists. Trigger warning. Some of what can be discussed in these videos can be sensitive to some, emotional, or stressful. The only goal of these videos is to educate the public. At the end of each video, as of September 1st, 2022, there will be an educational portion at the end to discuss what was talked about in the video and to discuss what people can take from that video and learn from and tell others about. Our goal here is to bring awareness and educate the public. Now the video will start.
Yo, is that Austin?
How's it going, bud?
What's up, man?
How's it going?
Hey, I think I gotta talk to you about some things here with Emily, all from Facebook the other day. Just want to have a conversation about it, just make sure everything's straight here, okay? You want to do it away from your house, because I don't want your fam hearing it.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Yeah. I got some people with me for safety, but my name's Gordon, by the way. I'm sorry to meet you like this. It is voluntary to talk to us, but I think you probably should, because some of it was said. But yeah. So, what's up? Do you not have work today or anything? You don't have work today or anything? Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you work? Huh? Do you have a job? Okay. You don't have to tell me where, but just curious. What do you do?
Just travel on the road, man.
Nice. All right. So, obviously these messages to Emily, and
who's Emily?
She was the girl that was messaging you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, she was the one that was visiting her grandma in Portsmouth recently.
Okay.
Yeah, just a girl on Facebook. I mean, is there a lot, or is it just her? If it's a lot, then
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
Okay, got it. Well, anyway, on your On this Facebook account, I think it got deactivated. I think y'all started messaging like in June or something like that.
Yeah, my Facebook got whatever. I haven't been on my Facebook in a while.
Okay. When did it get?
I don't know, a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
I ain't been able to get on it.
Got it. Yeah, I got deactivated. I saw a little bit ago, but yeah, man. I mean, it's just messages, so I'm not like too worried about it. I mean, obviously, seems like you got some good things. That's for your safety, so you can be sure we're not here to hurt you. Okay. Not take anything.
Yeah, I'm a little startled at like I didn't know why you guys was here.
Yeah. Exactly.
But yeah, my Facebook, it's been like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. I ain't been able to get on it.
Okay, got it. Well, yeah, I mean, is there anything like on Facebook that maybe like there's a link you clicked or something, or?
Maybe like where somebody sends you like one of those little things where you send a code or whatever, or I don't know. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. And you're 29, right?
No,
28.
28.
Okay. So, y'all both said y'all were from the USA. She said, I've never had a boyfriend. You remember how old she told you she was? Okay.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Okay, well, she said she was 11 here, and, you know, there was quite a few things. I mean, this is your Facebook account, is it not?
Yeah, it was my Facebook.
Okay. So, I mean, obviously the messages were just kind of, you know, a lot of stuff was said, whatever, but I feel like, you know, obviously I know that, you know, I'm a guy too. We get saved up, whatever, stupid shit online. Trust me, I do my fair share of it. You know, that's what I'm just wondering, is this like some type of, like, has this always been a thing, or is this like a one-time thing? That's what I'm really trying to kind of figure out here.
I don't know what you're talking about, so.
Okay.
Like I said, my Facebook's been off for 2 or 3 weeks.
Off for 2 or 3 weeks. So is that when you lost access to it?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is just what was said on the Facebook. Y'all both said y'all were from the USA. I think you said you were from Toledo or something like that, which obviously isn't true. She said she was 11. Yeah, here you say you were from Toledo, and some of the messages got kind of escalated, but you know, it seemed, I mean, at least when I was reading it, that's why I'm here actually just talking to you about it. It seemed like when I was reading it, it's just kind of like, all right, this is just someone who's bored and just typing away, whatever, not, there's a lot worse. So she said, you said, I wish you would let guys blank you, and she said, you know, I'm 11, right? And then you said you were 20. She said, okay, yes, what are you doing? And, you know, it's like, you know, obviously I think you're...
Let's walk down this way. My family lives right there.
Okay. Do you want to walk just kind of down that road, or?
That's fine.
Okay.
Walk.
Yeah, let's just do it away from them. Because I don't want to get anybody involved with your family here in this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I don't want me, so.
Well,
Like I said, I ain't had access to my Facebook in a couple weeks.
right. So are there any other apps that have been for you besides Facebook?
A while back, my Cash App got.
Cash App. All right. So what other messaging do you have besides Facebook? Okay. So, you know, Austin, you said you lost access like 2 weeks ago. These messages started in the middle of June, over 5 weeks ago. So, you want to just divert that way? Okay. So basically, man, what I'm just trying to, I'm coming at you this way because you're young, all right? You're not some 50-year-old with the ice cream truck, and you know what I mean? Like, there's levels to this stuff, dude. And, you know, I still consider you young enough that where this can be turned around and all this type of stuff. But, you know, there's a reason I asked you when I got it. Weeks ago doesn't line up with messages 5 weeks ago, you know? So, I'm trying to figure out were these messages like serious, were you just around like that? Because you were just around, I don't care. But, you know, obviously, you know, a lot of people can look at these types of messages and think like, okay, what's going on here? I'm not here to judge you for them, nor I don't think they are, but it's more like, you know, people can get the wrong idea if they come across these, you know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
Okay. So, you know, I'm trying to get the why, because I know you're young. If you were 40 or 50, I wouldn't be talking to you this way, you know? Nor do I think I'd be talking to you, bro. Truly. So, I just want to understand kind of what was going on. Were you just bored? Is there something we need to talk about with this? Like, what is it?
That Facebook, what is it? Like, I can't even see the picture of it or nothing.
Well, over where? You just want to stop here then?
Oh, is there people down there?
Yeah. Just want to stop here or go that way?
Keep going.
Okay. So, I mean, you literally sent this picture of you right here, man. Okay. So, I didn't really come here to, like, debate whether this was sent by you. It's more trying to figure out, was there any ill intent behind these messages? Because I understand, I do that around online.
No.
Okay. I mean,
No, there wasn't no ill intent on anything.
Okay.
I'm not even really sure, like, when that was sent or whatever.
Well, it was sent in, like, the middle of June. Before you said you got. So, look, Austin, I mean, if I didn't think this was something that can get turned around and just figured out, bro, I wouldn't be here talking to you about it. But, like, we gotta be on the same page that it is your Facebook, it's your picture, and all of that stuff. Because there's obviously a lot more to unpack than just a Facebook. But, you know, obviously, if these messages were to get sent to the wrong person, you want to keep going that way, or if these messages were to be seen by the wrong person or get sent to the wrong person, if you send it to the wrong person, you know, obviously they could be flipped around in a bad way, you know? So,
yeah. So
let's just talk about it here. I mean, why did this whole thing kind of happen? Like, I know you said you want to sneak and hang out. I know you said I'll you, but I mean, did you mean that, or were you just screwing around? Like, what was it?
Well, that was obviously a fake Facebook, anyways.
Which was?
That Emily thing or whatever.
Okay. Okay, so these messages were just you screwing around then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I knew that it's obvious.
Okay. Got it. So, so this was kind of like a role play thing for you?
I was just being stupid.
Being stupid, okay. So is there like a, you know, because obviously, you know, seeing some Facebook activity, all of that, is there like a timetable where this type of stuff started? Because, whatever, I mean, doesn't really matter if Emily's real or not. I mean, I don't care. It's just, you know, this can put you in a situation where it's not like, you know what I mean, where it doesn't look the best, right? So, like, I don't know. I mean, these messages were pretty, some people would say flagrant, you know? So what do you think? I mean, she said she was 11, so why'd the conversation continue?
Didn't I quit talking to her?
Well, she told she was 11 immediately, and then you continued to talk to her. So why did that little aspect happen?
Because I knew there wasn't a real Facebook. I figured it was somebody fake trying to talk to me or whatever.
Okay. So this was just kind of indulging in some type of fantasy or something, or?
No, I was just being stupid.
Someone's coming.
I could tell it was a
While you're around this field here?
Yeah. I could tell it was a fake Facebook.
Uh-huh. So when did this type of messaging kind of start for you? Like, how many years ago, like these types of messages being sent out, or these types of profiles hitting you up? Because obviously it didn't start with Emily. I mean, you know, you're young, but you're not young enough to where this is completely like a new thing. Like, when did that kind of start happening? Because obviously I know you don't want to be down this path, right?
What path?
Like basically, the more times this type of stuff happens online, the more you're kind of rolling the dice, you know? So, when you know, figuratively, when did the dice start getting rolled with this type of stuff?
I'm not understanding.
So, okay. So, basically, whatever, Emily's purporting herself to be, you know, a younger profile. Thanks for letting me get cardio in today.
You're welcome.
God damn. You know what? Maybe we both need this right now.
Yeah.
Emily's purporting to be younger, and, you know, you send some, as you say, stupid messages. And so when do these types of stupid messages start to these kind of profiles?
It was just that one.
All right. You sure about that? I mean, are you sure? Like, if you think Emily's a fake profile controlled by somebody, are you sure there was none others that could have been?
I mean, I've had profiles message me before and me just say stupid off the wall to them.
Okay. So how many years ago did that start kind of happening?
I don't know.
Has it been too long to remember, or is it like?
No, it's just like, I don't know when the first time that somebody messaged me that I thought was a fake profile, and I just started saying some stupid.
Okay. So how many of these fake profiles have at least said they were some younger age, like than 18? You had to guess. I mean, is it?
Probably one or two, maybe.
Besides Emily?
Maybe.
Okay. How old do they claim to be?
Dude, I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't keep track.
Yeah, no, I know. I know you're not keeping like a diagram of like, you know, you're not taking like the census, but all right. I mean, is there like I mean, what's the point of you being on Facebook Messenger? Is it to like hit up
Talk to my friends and
talk to your
stuff.
friends? Okay. So how did Emily kind of get on there?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
All right. So are there like any other apps you use to chat with people besides Facebook Messenger? No. Okay.
No, I kind of just decided to just be off of everything and be to myself.
For sure. No, I respect that. I mean, social media is definitely not a great place to be for anybody.
Nope, definitely not.
So when did you first hop on Telegram?
Telegram?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I had a Telegram a long time ago.
Yeah. I mean, how'd you get introduced to Telegram?
To be honest, I used to smoke weed and somebody told me to use it when I was younger.
Okay, like when you were like still in your 20s or?
When I was coming out of high school.
Okay. I don't know, it's been around for that long. Damn, all right. So Telegram was first for like weed and all that type of stuff? Mm-hmm. Okay. So when did Telegram kind of turn into not being for weed? Sure. You got people all over?
Huh?
You got people all over?
No, I just walked around, man.
Got it. When did Telegram kind of turn into not being about weed?
What do you mean?
So here you were asking Emily to download Telegram after sending sexual messages to her, and you said, "Do you have Telegram?" And she said, "No, someone said to get it." You said, "You should get it." And she asked, he said there were pics of younger girls on there, and you said yes. And she asked naked, and then you said yes. So that's what I kind of want to talk to you about, man, because obviously I think that you're too young to kind of be sucked into all that internet bull, dude. I mean, are you happy with life?
No.
No? Okay. Okay. Got it. So is this kind of like an outlet for you in a way? Okay. Okay. Well, I don't want that to happen. Do you have like a good relationship with your family?
Kinda.
All right.
With my parents. Kinda.
Okay. Do you live with them still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm out of town most of the time. I've been out of town for the last 8 years of my life since I was 20 years old.
Just kind of gypsying across the country?
Yeah, been on the road by myself, and just always lonely.
Okay. So I'm starting to kind of understand.
Lost a lot of my friends.
What happened?
they just, I haven't been around.
Okay.
So, people move on with their lives, do different things.
Do a lot of people move out of Kentucky?
Some people do.
Okay.
I mean, I've heard people moving to South Carolina and stuff from here.
Mm-hmm. Where's your favorite place you visited?
Favorite place I've visited?
Mm-hmm.
Probably Colorado Springs.
Yeah. St. Louis, nice. Did you ever go to Washington State?
No.
Well, no wonder you're go see the most beautiful state in the country. That's your fault. Well, when you get the chance to do that, go do it. All right.
I could have went out for a job in Washington, actually.
Yeah, man. If you like the weather and just openness, but high taxes are going to you, but, All right, man. Hey, look. There's nobody there, is there? All right, let's just chill right here if you don't mind. Look, man, I know this is going to be hard to talk about, but we got a firm handshake. That's step one. Let's figure this out, all right? Let's get through it. Let me just stand, yeah. Okay, so, kind of eating your ass alive, huh? Okay. Happens. We're not here to judge you for that. Is that kind of something you can talk to your parents about?
Yeah, man, I've been here for a couple of years, so I mean, I've just been kind of living through it.
What do you think it is that's kind of eating at you, man?
It's life, man.
Life.
Economy change.
Oh, definitely.
Drastically.
Very much so.
I hit my friends up to do stuff. I can't ever get anybody to get out and do anything.
What do you like to do? Like hoop or something, or?
I ride my side by side and stuff whenever.
Oh, badass! Badass. So, are you living in the van or in the house?
I live in my van.
Okay.
Well, I stay in my van sometimes whenever I'm home. I travel on the road, and I built that van that way I could stay in it and save money.
Oh, nice. Do you like play music or anything, or?
I like to sing.
Okay. Well, you got the My Chemical Romance haircut and the earrings, and you got to act the part too, All right. So, obviously, what's on Telegram probably isn't helping your like at all. Right. Well, let's start with the obvious one, which is probably just, well, I don't need to say it again. It was said here. Just the terrible stuff that people are getting you into on Telegram. I mean, you have to self-reflect on that. I mean, I'm sure you do self-reflect on that stuff.
Man, I had a lot of I've seen a lot of stuff like when I was younger and stuff like on Snapchat and stuff like people making stupid groups.
But when you were how much younger?
Just when I was in high school.
Okay.
Like getting out of high school, probably sophomore, junior, senior year.
Yeah. So they were making stupid groups and just adding you to them.
Yeah, just posting stupid in them and stuff.
Would these people let you know?
No.
Okay. Well, if you referred to sexual messages as stupid, and you referred, so it seems like stupid is like kind of the politically correct word you kind of use for sexual. So, what kind of stupid stuff were in those Snapchat groups that kind of fried you?
Like,
They can back off. Here, just scoot back.
But I don't know, man. They like, I'd see stupid stuff like people wetting their dogs with like them posting just off the wall stuff.
And it was okay. And this was like over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
No, I wouldn't even say 10 years ago. 8 years ago.
Hey, so this was after high school.
I don't know. I guess I'm 28 years old now.
Sure, yeah. I hope you're not in high school at 20. I mean, that'd be a problem in itself.
But man, I just always sad.
Okay. So do you think maybe I'm no psychologist or anything, but do you think maybe that's stuff that maybe you couldn't take your eyes off because it shows even something in a worse state than you are? Maybe do you look at that because like, oh, at least I'm not doing that, or at least I'm not that, or something like that? Could that be a reason?
I can tell you that, like, I have a really hard time with girls nowadays for some reason. Though, like, I try to hit up girls. They just don't. They don't engage the same way nowadays. They try to get you to buy their nudes or whatever. They don't want to have a conversation with you anymore.
Okay. So is that kind of what maybe steered you to, you know, you usually because no underage is selling their nudes, but it's always like the who are like around our age. Is that kind of maybe what steered you in the other direction with kind of this type of stuff, or?
Well, that I knew that was a fake. Like I said, I knew that was a fake Facebook.
Sure.
Being stupid.
Sure. But I mean, obviously, you know, whatever. Who cares about the Emily profile? It's more like, you know, start with the Snapchat groups, and you know, then it gets to Telegram stuff, and obviously, those motherfuckers on Telegram are some of the. And you can, of course, back me up on this, I'm sure, are some of the worst, like, evil people that you'll ever come across on that. And that's what I'm curious. I mean, this is something that can easily just be turned around onto them, because I'm sorry you had to see all that on Telegram, man. When did that kind of stuff kind of start on Telegram?
Dude, just whenever I was younger, and like I used Telegram for that, and then I ended up getting added to these groups and stuff.
The stupid groups?
Yeah.
Okay. What would these groups like be called? And I'm not expecting you to tell me the exact name, but
I don't remember.
Okay. What were they sending in these stupid groups on Telegram?
All kinds of different stuff.
Okay. Stuff that nobody in this neighborhood would want to hear repeated?
Yeah.
Okay. So I assume like the same stuff on Snapchat, like the dogs and the.
Yeah, just.
Okay.
Vulgar stuff.
Okay. Well, you know, I have a pretty. We can deal with vulgar for different reasons. You because you're, and me because you know, I'm desensitized, and you know they ain't hearing right now. So vulgar stuff.
They don't talk either.
No, they don't. They don't. If they talk, I actually shoot them in the face. No, just kidding. But vulgar stuff, like, does any of this vulgar stuff involve? Well, obviously you said it here, but it involves younger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they have treatment programs out there for people that?
I was going to bring that up. That's what I was going to tell you. I don't think you need trouble. I think you need some help. Okay.
I really do need some help. I know I do.
See it in your eye.
I've been scared to ask for help.
With this type of stuff? Okay. Yeah, because you go ask for help, and they're like, and the first thing they want to do is punch you in the face rather than get you help.
Or that, or just make it worse than what it needs to be.
Right.
Rather than get me some help like I want.
Yeah, because shaming somebody into hiding is only gonna, like, you know, when you censor something, it's only gonna make it worse underground. You know. So I understand that. I'm with you on that, man. And yeah, that's why I wanted to talk to you away from your parents and away from everybody else, because, you know, I agree with you. I think there is some help, and it takes a man to admit that, so I appreciate that, man, truly. Okay, so some of this vulgar stuff, I mean, obviously mentioned here, and I'm not going to read these again, but you mentioned it goes down to like 2 years old. Some of this vulgar stuff that they're sending.
Yeah,
Okay. And, you know, I know it's going to be hard to say, but trust me, I'm not here to judge you. Unless you didn't take any of those photos or videos yourself, right? Of what's in there? Okay. All right. Well.
Hell no.
Okay. Because then it wouldn't be about help at that point, just letting you know. I'm sure, as you can understand.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So this 2-year-old, what was kind of happening to that 2-year-old?
I've seen a bunch of different stuff, like they just posting like a bunch of different crazy.
Yeah. Does the crazy, like, is it basically like 17 on down? Like, yeah. With age? Okay. So what is it usually? Is it like just?
And it's not just that. I mean, they post their other stuff too.
Right.
Like it ends up getting filtered through there.
Yeah. Some really up things. Okay. What kind of happens, like, to these 2-year-olds in the videos?
I mean, they've everything, like crazy stuff.
Yeah. I'm sorry I'm asking you to relive this, but how long are these videos usually with said 2-year-olds?
I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how long it is.
Okay. And so are they just kind of getting penetrated in the videos, or different? Okay. So what would you say the average age is that kind of gets sent in these groups? Like, is it all 2-year-olds, is it all 17-year-olds, or is it kind of
all over the place?
All over the place. Okay. And they've been adding you to these groups for just kind of a few years at this point?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just been random. Like, I get randomly added sometimes or whatever.
Okay, got it. Do you know who exactly is adding you to these groups?
No, it's just like off of Facebook and stuff. I got added into like this kinky group or whatever, and they were posting a bunch of stuff in there too.
Okay. And does a bunch of stuff mean that would get somebody in trouble if they were to have that?
No, they were just going through posting like links and like talking about different things, stuff like that.
Okay. So the links were to the bad. Okay. So what were some of the things they would talk about?
A bunch of different stuff about like family stuff and stuff like that.
So like a mother and father and like a kid, pretty much?
Or brother and sister.
Brother and sister, okay. And were there always like references to said brother and sister being like underage?
No.
No?
Not always.
Not always. So sometimes they would reference that, other times they wouldn't? Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. So, obviously, real or not, now I understand why your mind is kind of producing these messages to Emily, because, I mean, it's Friday, man. You know how when a soldier gets from seeing all these explosions in war, no, don't go to any office and flaunt you.
I knew that profile was fake, so I was just being stupid.
Sure.
Why you, like anytime somebody that starts engaging with me that I think is a fake profile, I'll mess with them.
Okay. So, in these groups, I mean, so a lot of obviously child being traded in those groups. Has anybody kind of messaged you individually, just hitting you up to trade?
They've tried, but I don't do that.
Okay. Well, so I'm curious about because those people that are offering to trade are probably the producers of this type of stuff, I would say. So what do they typically say to you when they DM you? Like,
asking me if I have anything to trade and stuff like that.
Okay. Do they reference like the pizza emoji?
I don't know. Sometimes maybe, I don't know.
Okay. Well, so you obviously seen the pizza emoji a couple times. Okay. You know what that means? Well, I was throwing you a question to see if you were, just being fully transparent here. Of course you know what it means. What does cheese pizza mean? Okay. What do you think it means when they use that pizza emoji?
I have no idea.
Okay. Well, when you see the pizza emoji followed by child, CP, cheese pizza, stands for child.
I see.
Okay. Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah,
okay.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, okay. So, I mean, in these groups, I mean, I'm not I'm not trying to join them, but obviously since you're in them, you can be the rat for me. I mean, how many...
I'm not. I don't even have Telegram.
Okay.
I don't have it anymore.
When'd you get rid of it?
A while ago.
Like a month ago, or?
I deleted everything.
Okay. So, how many people were typically in these Telegram groups?
Bunch.
A bunch?
Yeah.
Like
sometimes 800, 900, 1,000 people.
1,000 people in one group? Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus Christ. And God damn. So were people just spamming in that group, pretty much, or?
Yeah, they just send a bunch.
Okay.
Back to back, just sending stuff.
God damn. Okay. Were there ever like discussions in those groups, like about what they were about to send, or? No. Okay. So they just kind of...
I mean, they might have been talking about it. I don't know. I didn't go through reading them.
Yeah. That's something you want to put yourself through, huh? So how many times did you also put into those groups?
I never sent anything.
Okay. Well, if this has been happening for a few years, you kind of being in these groups, I mean, Well, I guess we could just, how many times have you ever sent anything of that nature, like, to anybody?
Not that I can remember.
Not that you can remember?
Maybe a couple times when I was younger.
Okay, like, basically, like a young kid image, you send to somebody else?
No.
Okay, so what did you send to them then?
Video.
Video, okay. Well, you know, obviously I was talking about younger, and, you know, I'm not trying to ask you if you've traded to... I'm not trying to ask you if you traded to, you know, try to say, oh, look at you, but it's more like, you know, obviously this has been going on for 8 years, just being added to these groups. I kind of want to understand the path, because you're young enough to where there can be a roadblock here and it just goes up from here. There's people that aren't, I'm sure, as you probably have seen in the Telegram groups. And, you know, that's why I'm wondering, like, because I think you're honest enough to explain the psychology behind why somebody would want to trade. And, you know, I think you have before, at least a few times, kind of sent something back that was sent to you or forwarded something or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Not that I can remember.
Okay, so they've only sent to you then?
I've just, like I said, I've just seen it like posted in groups and stuff.
Posted in groups, okay. So, do these groups ever get banned, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when they add you to the first group, did they add you from Facebook, or were you just sitting on Telegram?
I don't know if they must have my Telegram link or something, because they just, the group will just pop up on my feed.
Yeah. Okay. And this hasn't been going on as long as Snapchat. The Snapchat group. So Snapchat was first.
That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
That hasn't happened in a long time.
Okay, got it. So are there any other apps besides?
When I was younger.
Sure. Are there any other apps besides Telegram where this kind of has happened with you? No, just Telegram. Okay. What about on Facebook? Like, have they ever thrown anything on Facebook, like in the encrypted stuff, or okay, just Telegram? Okay. Gosh, so if this has been going on for a few years, why do you think you stayed in those groups, or at least partook in those groups, or?
Well, I mean, I've left them, and then I get added to them later on.
Mm-hmm. Right, but obviously the way that Emily was being talked to, or whoever you think Emily was, is there's all kinds of stuff on it, but that stuff is only there if you ask someone for it or get put in a group with it. So, I mean, obviously when this is said here, whether you think Emily's real or not, this is obviously describing an experience that you've went through, but that stuff is only there if you ask someone for it. So, look, what I don't doubt is you were added to some group with it first, and then maybe something made you curious and you asked for it or something, but when did you start asking for it, or how many times did you ask for that type of stuff?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you remember?
I don't know how to answer that.
Okay. Do you remember when you first started requesting that type of stuff? Was it like right as you joined those groups, or was it a little bit after, or?
After my mind's been tainted. Okay.
So basically, you get added to these groups, you see some that you didn't want to see, then your mind gets tainted, then.
So like I said, that was because I knew it was a fake profile.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not.
And you could look at it and tell.
Yeah. I'm not trying to say with Emily whatever, but basically, you think the things on Telegram corrupted your mind, and then that's what made you start kind of asking for that type of stuff.
I mean, I wasn't really asking for anything. I know what it said, but as a fake profile, I could tell.
Right. Well, it's not what was said to Emily. It's just more like this was said, and obviously basically, Austin, these people on Telegram, they have to trust you enough to send it to you. They have to trust you enough to hit you up to trade. They have to trust you enough to add you to these groups, because if they added, I don't know, is your dad nothing happened with your dad when you were younger or anything? Okay, so if they added your dad to a Telegram group with that stuff, he would probably go to the cops, right? So they have to trust you enough that you wouldn't get them in trouble. So there's obviously, I don't doubt at first this might have been the innocent bystander sucked into something, but it became, how do I put it? you kind of get initiated into gang life, and you become part of the gang. So that's what I'm asking. When did it start to become? When did it start to become like you kind of, hey, do you got any of this? Blah 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 blah.
I'm not sure, man.
Okay. Well, I'm not expecting the exact answer. I'm expecting the best answer. So, what do you think?
I just think I need some help.
You think you need some help? Okay. Well, we do absolutely want to get you some help, man. But, you know, in the end, we can assist. But the only person who's going to get the help is you. You know,
Sure.
and nothing's going to really be helped if, you know, because here's the thing, if you by some 0.1% chance just got added to dozens of Telegram groups with a child just by pure coincidence, you don't need help. That's just bad luck. But you're saying you need help because there's something eating at you, man. I could see it, dude. Because in the end, it doesn't help anybody for you to be like this. It doesn't help kids. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help society. It doesn't help anybody to be like this. Especially you, man. You hate it. I can see you hate it. You don't like it.
My life.
Yeah. But you think if
I have all these nice things, but I still.
and I think this is a big part of it, man. Not the messages to Emily, but you know, just the.
I know it's my problem. I know that's why I'm depressed.
Yeah. Because you have a conscience, dude. You don't like kids getting hurt, but you like it, but you don't. So for your help's sake, when do you think was the time period you started kind of indulging, like asking people for this type of stuff, this kid stuff?
I mean, I never really asked you.
Okay, well, when did you? I guess a better way to phrase it is, when did you kind of start to seek it out?
When I started seeking it out was when I was younger. I was probably 15 years old. You know what I mean? Like, I seen that stuff when I was younger. You know.
Okay. So what did you start to seek out then when you were younger? So you're 15. So if you're 15 seeking out a nude of your classmate, that's whatever. I mean, yeah, I get it's a kid, but who gives a?
Same thing.
Right.
I guess it kind of never really left me.
Okay. So you liked high school girls at 15, and then now you're 29 or 28, and you still kind of like that stuff.
I reckon it.
Okay. So obviously, high school girls aren't the only thing on Telegram. There's like you said, there's even babies on there.
It's crazy stuff.
Crazy stuff. Okay. What about the stuff younger than high school, like middle school? When did that kind of start? Was that a thing for you in high school too when you were 15, or no? Was that a newer thing then, or?
I mean, I'm not really into girls that young.
Not really into girls that young. Well, I guess a better way to ask it is, when did that start to become a curiosity, a morbid curiosity to kind of see that type of stuff?
I feel like I kind of answered this question already. I mean, it's just been kind of happening since I was in high school, man.
Okay. So when you were in high school, you saw stuff with like middle schoolers, elementary schoolers, all that stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, like if you go way back, back when, you know, you had dial-up and just, you know, like the chat messaging and stuff like that, and people would just send like a downloadable link or whatever, and you had to click on it or whatever. Like, and I seen that stuff when I was like probably 7 or 8 years old.
Oh, okay. So that's why I mean, this has been just a thing of your life then.
Kinda.
Okay.
And then, I mean, I've had other things happen, but I'm not gonna talk about it.
Sure.
But I'm not.
You know, and you don't have to talk about it, but did something happen to you when you were younger?
Just when I was younger, dude, and yeah, I'm not gonna talk about it.
No need to, man. I get it. So there's a lot of stuff probably contributing to this here, man. Okay. So, did you, so what happened to your Facebook? What happened to your Facebook?
I deleted it.
You deleted it? Why'd you delete it?
Just tired of being all the time. I was trying to get away from social media.
So, did Facebook ever give you any violations for anything, or?
Yeah, when I'd post about girls posting OnlyFans stuff and everything, it'd always end up blocking me and putting me in Facebook
jail. Yeah. Did you ever get put in Facebook jail for anything else? Okay. How many times do you think you've been put in Facebook jail?
I have no idea.
Okay.
A couple times.
I see. So, I mean, going to your account, it looks like it's wasn't deactivated but banned. Okay. Did you decide to maybe deactivate after it was banned or something like that? Because
I have no idea. But I deactivated it.
Okay. What about did you ever have Instagram or anything like that? No. Never had Instagram ever?
It's been a long time.
A long time. How long?
I had an Instagram before, probably like 5 years ago.
Okay. Was it kind of similar stuff on Instagram and those messages? Like just those groups and all that bull?
Not that I can remember.
Okay, so Instagram was more for your like just actual like personal stuff. Okay. Okay.
Or even my Facebook, that's for my personal stuff too. I used it for my personal stuff.
When did Facebook start to become like the other, like the kinky stuff?
I don't know. I got added to this group on there called Kinky something. That
Kinky.
They added me to that group and they were sending all kinds of stuff in there.
Okay. So I mean, someone definitely. I mean, yeah, you definitely weren't born like this. You were absolutely made like this, for sure. So, I mean, if you thought Emily was fake, why were you asking to hang out with her?
Like I said, I knew it was fake. I wasn't going to trust me. I wouldn't have hung out with her.
Okay. But, I mean, just saying, you asked her, you want to sneak and hang out? She said, yeah, we can. You said, I'll you. You said, but keep it a secret. You said, let me see another pic of you in your socks. And all of that. I mean, that doesn't really... Then there was like a lot of double texting, even a few days of like just you sending messages or a few instances. I mean, here you said, and like, do you want when you're told? She said, do I? You said, yes, let me see. A lot of double texting from you to this account. I mean, I don't think this is something that people would send to just a fake account, man.
No, I knew that was fake. You could go through it and look at it.
So what's kind of itching me, what's kind of itching me to you saying it's fake is you unsent a message when she said she was 11. Why would you? What did you unsend that you wanted to? And why would you unsend that?
I have no idea. I don't know what I unsent.
Okay, but why would you unsend something to who you think is a fake account?
I knew it was fake.
Yeah, but why would you unsend something to it though?
I don't know why I unsent it, but...
You said, I wish you would let guys you, and you mentioned you her. So, when she said she was visiting her grandma down in Portsmouth, you then said, let's hang out, because you were close to there. You weren't saying, let's hang out when she said she was in Toledo. You only said to hang out when she was close to you. I think if you thought it was fake, you'd be telling her to hang out if she was in Africa.
I was just testing them to see if it was a fake profile, but I knew.
To see if it was fake or not?
I knew it was fake.
So why would you test it then?
Because I wanted to know why they was trying to message me.
Okay, well you said you were testing whether to see it was fake or not, so what kind of tests were you running to check?
I was just testing them.
Okay. What did you say that was trying to test her?
I just thought it was a fake profile the whole time.
So why were you trying to see if it was real or not?
Because they was texting me.
Because they were texting you?
don't know, man.
Okay.
I was just being goofy.
Okay. So obviously this person who says they're 11 is messaging you, and you wanted to see if it was a real 11-year-old or not. Why?
I just wanted to know why they were trying to talk to me.
Okay. And if they were real, then what? Huh?
Nothing.
So the messages would be different if they were real?
No. I mean, they'd still be messages.
Mm-hmm. Do you think?
I guess I get where you're going with it.
Yeah, I mean,
either way, it's engaging.
I mean, do you think you'd be sending her other types of messages if she was real, or do you think it'd be the same ones, or?
No.
Okay, so you would send these messages to her regardless?
No, I just wouldn't have been talking to her.
Okay, well,
I thought that it was a fake profile.
Well, obviously that's just not the case, because of course you would be talking to her because your mind's completely fried and you need help for that. So, I mean, of course you would be, but
I guess I don't want to incriminate myself. I just want to get some help. I really do.
okay. Well, if it was about incriminating you, this or that, as soon as I saw the Telegram thing where you said it to your, I didn't have to come here and talk to you.
If I didn't want help, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you. I would have tried to get away from you or whatever. I've been waiting for this to happen.
Absolutely.
I want help.
So why now do you want to get help?
I've always wanted help.
Okay.
That's why I've been the last 5 years.
Okay. Would you
I haven't ever known, who to talk to about it.
Sure.
Who do you know to talk to?
I respect that.
I don't know who to talk to about it. I feel like if you go just talk to anybody about it, they're just going to be trying to get you in trouble rather than getting you the help that you need.
Yeah. Yeah, if you talk to Becky at the gas station or whatever her name would be, yeah, she probably wouldn't be the nicest about it. So, what do you? I mean, how? I guess it's a question: how much help do you need? How often would you kind of look in these Telegram groups or be curious about this type of stuff? Like, is this in every? Like.
To be honest, dude, I think I got a mild formal too, so I don't know if that adds part of it or what, but
thing like something? Okay.
I know I was diagnosed with ODD as a kid.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Could be. Who knows? Maybe what that could be is like you focus on one thing and then you get obsessed with it or something like that, or.
I think that's kind of what I mean. Like I kind of get stuck on something and
you think
don't know how to get away from it.
And you think, unfortunately, you got stuck on the worst possible thing you could be stuck on. Okay. So, if you mention that you could be or anything like that, or so this was an everyday. So this is a routine then to look at this stuff. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you again. This is a routine, and that makes it explainable. Then, it's not. I'm not gonna sit here and say, it's an excuse. You're fine, whatever. It's not an excuse, but it's a reason. There's a difference between a reason and an excuse.
It's just wild, leave me alone.
Yeah. Maybe it knows you're full of. No, I'm just kidding. He'd be pretty honest. So if this is a routine for you, I'm going to ask again, are you sure you were not banned from Facebook for sending an image you shouldn't have sent to somebody? Not that you know of? Okay. So I know people that go through routines like this do not only look and receive, they always take part in sending. That's not something I can explain why. I really just don't know. That's something that you're going to have to explain. And that's something that you also should be very honest about if you've ever, because look, I already know if you actually took a picture of some little kid bent over, okay, I would say, I would truly look at you guys and say your help, because it's too late at that point. But, you know, so there's not a point of no return if, you know, just with other people that was kind of traded, sent, whatever. So that's why I'm asking. Just be completely honest. I'm not saying you instantly just wanted to become a child trader. One day you didn't wake up and like, oh, that's my life's dream. But it happened. I know it happened, because if this is a routine for you, it's been a routine since you were 8 years old. Not your doing, but it just is. It's reality. I'm going to ask again. When, if ever, have you started kind of sending those images to other people?
I don't know. I haven't really sent anything. I never really been the one to like send stuff. I'd always look at stuff that was sent, but
okay.
Never really.
So you don't
send stuff out.
You don't initiate anything, is what you're saying. Okay. So has there ever been a situation then where maybe you don't send something to somebody random, but they send something to you, they ask if you have anything back, then you send them something after that?
Not that I can remember.
Okay. Got it. So, is there anything, I guess step one would be, you know, whoever you do talk to that can truly help you with this. I can help you, point you in the right direction, but I can't, you know, I'm not going to have a pen and paper and write down notes and all that crap. Do you think the therapist would probably be appreciative of what's on your phone right now? Do you think the therapist would? Do you think the therapist would appreciate what's on your phone? Okay. Did you ever change any Telegram settings when you were on there? Okay.
Change settings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like what?
Like anything. Like, did you ever mess with the Telegram settings at all? Okay. Got it.
What's in the settings that you can mess with?
Just, I don't know, like, I guess how you get sent or anything like that.
Not that I know of.
Got it. So do you actually have a job, or? Not right now. Okay. So who bought you this? So your parents bought you that phone?
Huh?
Your parents bought you the phone you have?
No, I bought it.
Okay. Well, I respect that. Self-sufficiency. When's the last time you got a new phone?
2-3 years ago.
Okay. Got it. So, and I guess you had Telegram that whole time, pretty much.
On and off, yeah.
Okay. So did you have it? So did you have that phone before? Did you have that phone before November 2021?
I don't know.
Well, if it's 2-3 years, it would.
Yeah, I'm not sure how long I've had it.
Okay. But has it just been a very long time, you think?
Been a while.
Okay. Has it probably been before November 2021?
Probably.
Okay. So, in that case, with the Telegram stuff, so I'm going to tell you, November 2021 is when they changed the download settings on Telegram. They changed it to where it goes into your cache instead of your gallery. So if you had it before November 2021, there were images getting saved to your gallery. I mean,
oh, okay.
Well,
yeah, I don't think I had that phone before then.
Okay. Well, you know, it doesn't. You know, it makes a whole separate folder, like just called the Telegram folder in your gallery. So, if you did have it before November 2021, if you said 2-3 years,
yeah,
I mean,
there ain't no separate folder or anything in there.
Okay. Well, was it on any of your old phones then?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Well,
I don't have any of my old phones. So.
Okay. So, did you ever trade your old phones in for the new one? So where did the old phones go?
Sold them.
Sold them. Were you not worried about what was like on those phones, or?
There wasn't nothing on them.
Okay, but you weren't worried about like the data being recovered or anything like that? That didn't like worry you at all? Did you like factory reset them before you gave them off? Okay. Do you remember? Would you use your real name on Telegram, or was it just you just attached to some phone number thing? Okay. Here, 1 second. Pickles. Oh God, what's this on 6? Can you God damn it. Who the hell? Here, I do want to get your phone number though, because I do want to stay in touch with you for sure, if you don't mind. Is the right spelling of it, or is it with an E?
It's I-N.
Okay.
H-A-R-D-I-N.
Got it. So you're originally from Ohio, or is this just your area code?
My area code.
Gotcha. So, hold on. See if Giovanni's is open. God damn it, I'm trying to... Yeah, dude, please charge my phone. Okay. God damn it, dude. So slow. Okay. So, when did you get rid of Telegram?
It's been a little while.
Been a little while, okay. So, you sure about that? Okay. Austin, so when you put your number in, that means we became contacts. And I saw you were on Telegram last night at 1:40 in the morning, okay? So you need to be honest, all right? Because I believe you want help. I also believe you want to preserve, you know, your self-preservation. Like, I'm not a... You know, if you were just straight up honest, and I said, hey, Emily, then you told me all this, I'd be like, this dude's a grade A sociopath. But when you're mostly honest like you have been, but you're not fully honest, that's a sign of somebody who wants help, but also, you know, I don't blame you for it, is what I'm saying. It's normal to be that way. Like, if you asked me, what's the most traumatizing thing that happened in my life, I wouldn't tell you. Like, or I would say something that it wasn't.
You're not gonna give the full extent, at least.
You're not gonna get the full extent. But this is a situation where you should, because you're not gonna ever, if you're gonna talk about online sickness, you don't want to talk about it with anybody else except for me, I'm sure, because everybody else in this neighborhood would be so, you wouldn't, I mean, you'd probably be buried in that horse pasture over there probably for some of these people did, okay? So I just checked Telegram as soon as you put your number in. You were online at 1:40 in the morning yesterday, okay? So it's not deleted from your phone. It's still on there. And, you know, when there's one thing that's hidden, there's everything that's hidden, okay? If you're going to John Wayne Gacy's apartment and you see a finger, you see 20 bodies under the floorboard, okay? Tell the truth, bro. Tell the truth. Okay, you see how patient I am with you when, I'm just going to be honest, when you've been caught in, you've been mostly honest, so it's okay, but when you've been caught in quite a few lies, you see how I'm still patient with you? Man, if it was some 50-year-old, I'd freaking laugh in your face and just walk off and be like, oh yeah, I don't care about this guy anymore. I care about you because you're a tortured soul. It's not your fault, but it is, okay? And complaining, walking around saying, I mean, does it do anything to help? No, it doesn't.
It makes you more...
Okay? But now you have somebody that you can talk about this stuff with, all right? you have a safe person here. So let's, because obviously when you're talking about it, when you're fighting yourself in these battles, you're not winning right now. Okay. So I know 1:40 in the morning. There's nothing good that happens on Telegram at 1:40 in the morning. You're not looking at race cars and okay. So all I got to ask is why did you not tell the truth about having Telegram? Why did you not tell me the truth?
I planned on deleting it.
Okay, you plan on deleting it? Okay. So.
I just want to know where I can go get help.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask again. With Telegram, how many groups do you think you need to leave with that type of crap? Before you delete it, how many do you think you need to leave?
I don't know. There's like 3 or 4 on there.
Okay, and that's just the worst. You know, without getting into specifics, just terrible, evil.
Yeah.
Okay. And so I'm gonna ask you again. Is there anything? Because I have a way we can probably wipe it without. When you factory reset a phone, everything's still on there. If you know the guy's competent enough to see it, but I don't think some crackhead in Southshore is going to figure out how to recover your old data. So I wouldn't worry about that. But it is hot.
It's getting muggy out here.
It's getting muggy as. So, how much on your phone do you think you have to get rid of?
I was just going to delete the Telegram off my phone.
All right. Well, let's be more specific on what images that are saved on your phone. I'm not saying every single image you got on Telegram is saved to your phone, or you have saved. I'm just saying.
No, I don't have anything saved in my.
You don't.
My photo albums.
No, nothing on your photo albums.
No.
Okay.
It's all on Telegram.
All on Telegram. Okay. Do you have like a separate chat on Telegram, where you pick and choose what you kind of like? No.
No,
Okay.
it was just they put me in a group and they send back and forth in there. It's
Sure.
Just whatever, they send all kinds of different in there.
Sure. So if we were to look through your Telegram messages right now, are you sure we wouldn't find any where it's sent from your end? This child stuff.
Yeah, because I don't even respond on there. I don't engage in the messages or nothing.
Okay. So do you know what these, just offhand, do you know what these groups are called that you're in right now? Okay. So do you keep your phone where your parents can have it, or do you keep it in your van?
I don't know where my phone's at right now. I have to go look. I don't have it on me.
No, I know. Okay. And what were you doing when I came to talk to you? Like, do you go for just walks and stuff?
No, I was going to check the mail.
Okay, got it. So, I mean, you know, obviously at that point, I mean, when did you wake up in the morning? Like,
when do I wake up?
Yeah, when did you wake up today?
I don't know.
Got it.
Like 9 o'clock.
All right.
10 o'clock.
Got it. So you were just kind of fresh getting up when we talked to you then. Okay. So obviously, unless you leave your phone for safekeeping at your parents' overnight, it's in your van.
No, I've been up this morning.
Okay.
I got up this morning.
Got it. All right. So I do want to ask too, because obviously, do you have any kids of your own? If you want any someday. All right. Well, they sure as hell are not gonna. If you're in this state, you probably shouldn't bring kids into this world for their safety and for your safety too. I mean, and for your wife's safety. Are there any girls you're talking to right now, like adults? No. Okay. Okay. So, you know, typically the way it works is, you know, the child groups come after some other online happens. So, how long ago did you kind of start messaging profiles that were like younger or looked younger, all of that type of stuff? Because, you know, Emily isn't just the only one after years of CP. I mean, come on, I mean, it's just the dumbest thing ever. When did that kind of start for you?
I don't even know how she got on my Facebook.
Okay. Well, that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking when did you start messaging those types of profiles?
When I was younger.
When you were younger. So when you were younger, you just messaged profiles that were even younger?
No.
Okay.
I just messaged girls around my age and stuff.
Okay. And then that just kind of stayed the same as you got older? Like, those ages would stay the same, you messaged, but you would keep getting older? Wait, what? Huh?
Wait, sorry, I kind of got I kind of went away.
So when you would message like, you know, these 15-year-olds, whatever, you would just keep messaging them as you got older, pretty much, and then you just find other 15-year-olds to message or whatever.
Basically, I've never been able to kind of move on that well. And when I do, like, how old do I look to you, honestly? Like
23.
If I shave, how old do you think I look?
Well, with the tattoos, I probably look like 28, 19.
So, like, I have a lot of, like, I try to talk to girls my age, and they just don't, for some reason, they don't have no interest in me, and I don't know what it is.
Well, you know, I don't mean to go all, God, what's that guy's name who, like, the motivational speaker? I don't know. God damn it. I don't mean to go all motivational speaker. Well, Ray Lewis is a motivational speaker. He used to be a linebacker for the Ravens. You know, I don't mean to go all motivational speaker on you, but if you're jobless, you know, that's the first problems you have. You know, I mean, is there a gym in Southshore?
I have a job. I just don't want you to try to reach out to my job.
Okay. Well, I'm not. It's more like I don't want to ruin my life. Okay. No. I'm not going to do that. Well, that's why I'm not asking like where you work. I'm just asking like what type of work do you do?
I'm a field service engineer.
You're a field service engineer? Okay. So
I work on controls.
Okay.
And I'm an electrician.
Okay. So I don't give enough to look at all the places that do that around here. I mean, I don't care, man. I think, and you know, just coming from me, I think if you were jobless, what does that have to do with what does this have to do with this? It's not, I mean.
I just didn't want you to like reach out to
Nah,
me.
man. So you think, so just from my shoes, you think that me reaching out to your job to where you're home more to be able to look at that stuff is going to help you? I mean, that's crazy. If I could choose, I would make you I'd make you the opposite of jobless. I'd make you freaking slaving 24/7 without a phone. Yes, that's what I would make you do. So good. As a matter of fact, if I was job, I would say you better put them on overtime and make them work harder. That's what I would say to them. So you're too tired when you get home to even look at this.
Now, there's treatment places out here that I can go to?
Man, close to one might be in Cincinnati. I mean, but if you're serious about it.
I'm dead ass serious. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm tired of I'm tired of feeling like I gotta hide something all the time.
Yeah.
It's a terrible feeling.
Yeah. It is. So, you told your parents, right?
I know. I talk about it all the time. Tell them.
But you just don't tell them why.
I don't tell them why.
Have they ever asked why?
Yeah, but I don't tell them.
Okay. Just curious, what do you tell them? Like,
I mean, there's other things that bothers me too. Like I said, like the whole OnlyFans and girls. Like, it's so hard to hit up a girl nowadays.
Oh yeah.
And get her to just engage in a conversation with you, because the first thing that comes out of her mouth is, "Do you want to buy my nudes?"
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, I don't. I want something. I want somebody, like some companion, you know?
Yeah.
Somebody to love me.
Yeah,
but
absolutely. Yeah, I was on Tinder the other day, and you know, this fine ass like 40-year-old and everything. I was like, she was down to meet up, and I'm like, all right, yeah, let's go, you know, do this. She's like, well, I charge $50 for meetups, and I'm like, God damn it.
Why is it like this nowadays? Why is it getting so bad to where like these girls, they just...
Well, you can thank feminism for that, and if you've heard of feminism, you know what that is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can thank feminism for that. You can thank the whole culture, which pedestalizes, and you're not helping this, by the way, with the whole thing, which pedestalizes women as to being, you know, goddesses and all that type of stuff. Because, you know, how many of guys can think of, like, you know who is, right? Or whatever? Okay. Everybody knows that. I'm from Houston, Texas. You're from Southshore, Kentucky. We both know who those people are, and we've never met before this. But if you go talk to Becky at the gas station and you ask her, who's your favorite male star? She's gonna be like, huh? What? So we as men are pedestalizing women, and you know, I'm not saying treat them like, but you got to treat them equally. And equally also means not putting them as goddesses. Equally means treating them how I'm treating you, just, you know, person to person. You know, I'm not saying...
give you the chance to do that, though, nowadays.
Yeah, because the culture is so geared to where, you know, fat can suddenly make money selling nudes.
Well, you can't. Yeah, I don't even get fat girls hitting me up. Like, yeah, I would think I'd have some ugly fat girls hitting me up or something. Like,
yeah.
I don't even have that anymore. Like,
God damn.
why?
I don't know. It's crazy, man. And dude, that's changed even within the past few years. Like we were in Indiana. We saw like a bumper sticker.
You guys are from Texas?
Yeah, originally.
Oh no. I seen your Texas.
Yeah. So we saw like a bumper sticker in Indiana with someone's OnlyFans, and for fun we like, okay, what does she look like? You weren't gonna buy it or anything. My God, she looks like a offensive lineman, man. She's huge, and yeah, that's what it is nowadays, man. That's what it is. So I guess we have a long way to go as a society to fix that. So my thing to you, don't be part of the problem. You know what I mean? Don't be part of this problem. So I guess the question to you is then, what makes messaging younger than 18? What makes that appealing then? If all the women are like that,
because they'll actually talk to me.
Okay, got it.
They don't try to ask me for money.
Really? Yeah, makes sense. I guess you got to have 18 to have a Cash App.
Well, I've had underage girls ask me to Cash App them money, but they give them these Cash App cards now.
Oh,
parents get them these Cash App cards. Somebody could send it to them just as easy.
How old are these chicks with Cash App cards?
Yeah, I don't. Any age, whatever age the parents want to get them a Cash App card.
But you've had them hit you up online with that type of crap?
I've had them ask me before. I wouldn't do that.
No.
But
I'm pure curiosity. How old was the girl that had a Cash App card that talked to you? Like, what the?
Man, dude, honestly, I probably know how to get to a lot more stuff than you would ever imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, there's everything's out there in the open.
Yeah. Well, so I guess what platform are these younger girls kind of messaging you on?
It was on Facebook.
On Facebook, all right.
I've seen like profiles and stuff where they're trying to put their cash tag on there.
Have any younger ladies under 18, like, I'm not saying you bought any, but have they even tried to sell their nudes to you too? Like their nudes?
Yeah, they have.
What? God damn it.
I wouldn't do it. I don't like. I think the whole spending money for nudes.
Oh yeah, no, it's the dumbest thing ever. Yeah,
I can get on and watch it for free.
You're right. It's the dumbest, stupid. I agree. So, I guess. So how old was the chick trying to sell her? And this is just me being curious about how young it's going with them. Like, how old was that chick that tried to sell you her nudes?
I don't know. I didn't ask her how old she was. I figure probably like 14, 15 years old.
Sure. Okay. And what would you say the average age of girls that younger girls that message you on Facebook is? Like, are they Emily's age, younger, or what do you think it is?
It's not all the time that I get a message from somebody underage, but they like 14, 15, 16 years old.
Sure. Okay.
17.
Sure.
Whatever.
Yeah. And is it kind of just similar to this, just kind of flirty bull?
No, I didn't really talk to him.
You didn't really what?
I didn't really talk to him that much.
Okay. Did they ever try to flirt with you and try to get stuff out of you?
I don't know, man. That's a lot of questions.
It is.
My head's hurting. My head's hurting. This is a lot of information for me to just spill out.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie to you. It definitely is, but
stressful.
Yeah. But I can literally see the demons leaving your body right now. Doesn't this feel good that you're talking about this and not getting punched in the face? Yeah. Okay. I'm not saying if you don't talk about it, we're gonna punch you. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying I'm just saying, doesn't it feel good to finally say this without somebody saying what the hell and like taking out their meth pipe and
I'm sure you're doing this for a living, so I'm sure you've talked to plenty of people.
There's also plenty of people I didn't talk to who I don't feel the need to talk to. There's also plenty of people who I see they're 60 and they're like 60. Oh, you want to have sex with an infant? Oh, okay, all right. Well, it's not me that comes to meet him,
Yeah.
So, and I say 60 having an infant. You think I'm exaggerating? I'm not. I'm not. It's up.
That is my goodness.
Yeah, but you don't want to categorize yourself with those people. I mean, come on. I mean, you know, but come on, you know.
No, I want some help, and I want to be a normal person.
Yeah, you're lucky this is happening to you at 28. Because man, oh man, even 35. I don't know. 35. What do you think would happen? I don't know. But okay, so yeah, I mean, did these chicks?
Are you guys gonna post this video somewhere?
No, it's not to screw you, man. I
just want some help. I don't want to have everybody in the world looking at me like a monster.
Well, I can tell you that in June, when you said you seen 2-year-olds on Telegram and you already said that family, if it was really about that, I wouldn't have taken the time to come here. I could have just done that already. You know, I mean, I had a month. I had a month to do that. I didn't have to come here. You know, so yeah. So I mean, what would you say? Like, I mean, I do want to know. Like, would these chicks try to flirt with you?
I mean, some of them do. I mean, sometimes.
Okay, got it. Would kind of send you like nudes of themselves?
Not on Facebook, no.
Not on Facebook.
I've just seen stuff on Telegram.
Okay, got it. Were any in the area here? No. Okay. Was there anybody ever younger than Emily that's messaged you before? No. Okay. Does Giovanni's even deliver here?
Yeah, and I had to leave a plan in the thing because he died.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. I'm saying, like, did you just give him that address that they deliver to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you haven't let me deliver you food right now?
So, Arvin, do you like fried pickles?
No, I'm good, man. I'm not hungry right now.
God damn it. Well,
I appreciate it.
yeah, no, of course. We ordered some pizza and some fried pickles. Not the pizza that you've ordered online, but you know the with cheese and bread and all that. But yeah. Are they busy right now, or do they just?
They take a little bit. Did they say they deliver? I don't even know they still delivered.
Huh. Well, are we like the first order right now?
He didn't say anything.
Gotcha. So, do you know anybody else like in this area who's kind of you know, sus?
No.
No. Have there been any this is me just curious. Have there been any Americans you know of who have like kind of been, hey bro, come check out this group, like have kind of sucked you into this type of stuff? Any like Americans or any homies you got on Telegram? No. Okay. Do you think most of them were foreigners?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Most of them are foreigners.
Okay. Got it. Man, okay. So, and this is me just curious. I'm not going to ask you to or tell them. I mean, what do you plan on, if anything, telling your parents about this? You mind scooting over? Sit in the shade too. Yeah, I don't want to put my butt on your butt. Do you like plan on telling your parents about this, or even if you no? Okay.
No, I was just gonna go try to get some help wherever you said that I could go get it.
So would you be willing to even go to Cincinnati for this?
100%.
Okay. How far is that from here?
2 hours.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's a short amount of time for turning this around. But yeah, you seem to actually have a good job, though. I mean, you do. No?
I do. That's why I don't understand why I have so much trouble with like getting a woman.
Right.
I got a good job. Pretty funny guy.
Yeah, you have a good sense of humor. I mean, have you tried to just talk to a woman in person, or? Oh, well, that's a big thing they don't like. Why do you think you
It's always like all the time.
Okay. Do you think it come first for you?
I'm not sure.
Just kind of hand in hand in a way.
Yeah, they kind of fall together.
Yeah. God dang, man. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, I would say going to the gym releases some things out of your body that are just like, builds confidence. You know what I mean? Do you go to the gym at all? Well, I mean, sorry for asking that, but you should go to a gym.
Yeah. I actually have a membership. I just don't ever go.
Well,
I don't have anybody to go with.
Okay, see, well, that's the problem there. If you think you need somebody to go with, that's an issue, because in the end, gym's about self-improvement. Now, going with someone's always nice, but you need to actually. Does it take two people to get under a bar and lift it and start doing this, or does it take just one?
It takes one.
There you go. So, don't make excuses. Don't make excuses for not going to the gym. I mean, how many people does it take to, I don't know, squat? Just one. Unless you like to grind with other guys, that's your thing,
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, that's not my thing.
Okay. So, yeah, man, all that. And I would definitely tell your parents, I'm gonna go get some help for this, and not this, but there's something that's bothering me, and I'm gonna get help.
Oh yeah, I'll tell them.
Okay. Do you think that, say you do some therapy for a year or two and it actually does help you? Do you think that then maybe you'd ever tell your parents? Seems like you do want some help, man. You do. Golly,
Yeah, I'd tell them I got some help.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed of myself.
For sure. And you know what? Because we've talked to other people who are became like this, and they just straight up like, what do I need help for? And I'm like, all right, what you then? I mean, that's insane, isn't it? So would you consider yourself, and this is a strong word, but at this point, you can just be honest, all right? Do you consider yourself like a? No.
I mean, kinda, I guess. But I've been called because I was a kid, man. I got called that when I was 15 years old, man.
Why do they call you that?
I don't know. I just was always like my cousins and stuff would always around and tell me that and stuff.
Were they around, or do you think they'd be?
Just say you're gonna grow up to be one, and blah blah blah. And
okay.
stuff like that.
How old were your cousins? Were they younger than you?
No, a little older. One of the boys that hung around me and my cousins all the time, he'd always try to get me to show and stuff, and touch stuff whenever I was younger.
And
like that.
And he was older than you? So do you think, why do you, I mean, do people at school ever call you? No. Just family members would call you that?
Yeah, well, it was just whenever we were camping and stuff, a couple times they said it. I remember it when I was younger.
So, if you've been getting called that since you were young, I mean, has there been any situation where your hands have wandered on a person?
Oh no. They would. I think they just said that because I was always talking to different girls and stuff. I was always talking to girls in high school. I never really dated too many people. I was just always bouncing around to different girls and stuff.
Okay. Were some of these girls younger, even by a grade or two?
No, most of them were in my grade or
Okay. So the few that weren't, if you said most of them are, so I mean,
well, there was a girl that I lost my virginity to. She is 13 and I was 14.
Okay. So I mean, what do you think? I mean, do you go into like these Telegram groups and just think like, God, man, I could be like, do you ever think that to yourself?
Seeing that stuff, yeah.
Sure. I mean, I'm sure you've seen people on Telegram that have identified themselves as like proud of it.
Yeah, I don't really think it's something to be proud of.
No, but there are definitely people that are like minor attracted person, blah blah blah, like all that. Can't believe it, man. Some of them just indulge. Some of them are just so prideful about this sickness. At least you really are remorseful about it, and that's why I'm here. That's why you're here. So I appreciate it. Oh man.
I just feel like I just need some help.
Yeah.
To go somewhere, get some help.
Yeah. Is there anybody in your family that also is kind of like this, or no?
I'm very closed-minded about it.
Okay.
Like I don't think anybody knows I like that I like it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's been something that I've been very shameful about.
Yeah. Got it. I mean, is there do you have like any siblings or anything? Only child?
No, I got siblings, but they're older. I got my sister Courtney. She's 30.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister Megan, she's 24. And then I got some step siblings.
How old are they?
Half siblings or whatever. Shaylee. She's 23 now, probably.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a little brother. But I don't know how old he is.
God, and those are your halves?
Yeah, I don't really know him.
Okay.
I know him kinda, but I know my sister. I met my old brother when he was a baby.
Mm-hmm. How's your relationship with Courtney, the older sister? How's your relationship with Courtney, the older sister?
I'm not really close with like any of my family anymore. Like my whole family's kind of just like fell apart, ever since my grandparents died. We're just not really that close of a family anymore. We don't do the little get-togethers anymore or nothing like that.
Yeah, that's something I worry about too. Like my grandma's 87. My grandpa already died, but rip him. Rip Louis, man, shout out. But I worry I hope it's not soon, but she seems to be in good health, but
she's 87.
87, yeah. So I hope that doesn't happen. I kind of worry about that too. Like if our family would still get together, almost every week. You know what I mean? So definitely something I worry about as well, man. And I hope it doesn't go down that path. But yeah, I mean, do your siblings still live at the house? Your siblings still live at the house?
Just my little sister.
Does she like cool with you, or do y'all not really talk? She is. Okay. And that's Shelly? Megan. Okay. Then Shaylee. How old is she now?
23.
Okay.
24. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
Like, she's the one that I'm not really that close with, so.
Got it. She not like you or something? Or?
No, it's just, she's on my dad's side of the family. We've just never been close. Like, we never grew up together or anything.
Got it. So, I mean, is there any situation that could have happened with them that's kind of bothering you?
Lord, no.
Okay. Because you mentioned all your siblings. First, you said you're only child. You mentioned all your siblings are older. Then you just spew off 2 younger siblings.
Oh yeah.
So
well, because I wasn't thinking about them. I'm not really. I don't really ever see them. The 2 younger siblings is my little brother and Shaylee.
Well, there's Megan too that lives at the house.
And then Megan.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but I grew up with Megan and Courtney.
Okay.
Shaylee and my I don't even know my little brother's name.
Okay. So, are you sure, like with Megan, nothing would have happened?
No. Nothing's ever happened.
Okay. So, if we were to say ask her, she would just nothing.
You can ask her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Has there ever been like anybody that's like accused you in like person of doing this?
Nice.
Oh. Probably because we're loitering. I got you, dude. Don't worry about it. I'll tell them. We're just having a conversation. Don't worry about it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Get them on camera.
Hey, how you doing?
How's it going? We're just having a cordial conversation here with Austin here. And, you know, he's fighting some demons right now, but he said that there's some child on his phone, but you're going to get rid of that child, right? But you got to leave those Telegram groups with it, right?
Who?
You got to leave those Telegram groups with the child in it, right? Okay. My name is Alex. And,
Nice to meet you.
yes, and he just kind of nodded that he has child phone there.
Okay, I see.
Got it.
Okay. Well, we're going to talk to you, man. We got some paperwork we got to have you sign before we talk to you. We'll get into a little discussion. You can kind of explain to us things in a little more controlled environment, all right? And we'll see what we can do. You've been cooperative so far, I guess. No real issues. No.
Yeah, I told him it was voluntary to talk to us, and he agreed to, and
That's good.
nobody's threatened anybody.
Good deal. Good deal. All right. We grab the consent form there. We've got a rights waiver we're going to read to you, man, before we go any further as far as our part of
I gotta read these to you. I know you probably understand that you probably heard it. I'm gonna read them. You can understand what's going on. It says you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to attorney to make any statements and ask your attorney to give you questions. If you can't afford an attorney and desire one, before you. You may stop the question anytime by refusing to answer any further questions or requesting consultation with your attorney. Do you understand your right? With that being said, you want to speak for me? I'm going to give you this here where we talk about stuff. That way you can't say that I didn't read them to you. You can read over and see what I'm saying. It's your rights. It's just saying that I read them to you and you're agreeing to speak for us. With what they've got, that's totally separate from us. You know, they made us aware of what they found today. So from this point on, we'll start our own investigation. I may ask some questions they've already asked. I'll let Detective Dixon bear with me. If you'd like to, we can go up to this meeting, go through some interviews, sit there and talk. We'll do it that way. Okay, do it that way. Now listen, I say there's right sign. There's some stuff you can look at in your phone. Is that accurate? Stuff on your phone.
No, that's the guy in Oregon.
like I said, majority said it's on the phone, but we're not asking.
He was like,
I'm not telling you that's not an altered off the unit for we'll just lay down, see what he's doing, see what he's doing.
Oh, yeah.
I bet he's definitely rated before. No doubt.
He does.
See, I can't say you're the guy in the van driving by now, because he is. But he's not the guy in the ice cream truck now.
You think they're gonna cuff him?
I hope so. I mean, as soon as the cops get that phone, he's such a... I knew he'd be back.
I was looking, I didn't even notice.
Wait, he doesn't know where it is though, I thought.
He knew exactly where he was.
Of course he did. He's such a lie.
Well, it's that's I travel on the road.
We're gonna take it back and we're gonna put it back in the car. We're gonna put it back in. Okay, that's fine. We'll go in.
sick.
What's up, guys? So consider joining our locals. If you like the fact that we catch predators nationwide, it's not possible without you joining our locals. On locals, you get to see over 20 catches early, completely uncensored. You get to see live predator confrontations as they happen, and you get to support the movement that has an arrest in 43 different states and convictions in 24. We do travel the most and catch the sickest. It's only $7 a month. You get more early content than Rumble. We do big content dumps every single month on locals, and can't do this without you guys. Consider joining locals.